Hello my crafty friends, my name is Mary and welcome to my channel, Cut, Glue, Relax. I hope everybody's having a great day today. It's Easter Sunday and I figured I'd take a little bit of time in the evening after everyone's eaten dessert and I'd like to make another part of my series. This would be part 3 of the Hidden Paperclip series, and the paperclip that I'm going to be making is this paperclip. It is a round paper clip. Again, it's hidden, even though it's got a little loopy sticking. This is that you can attach, I don't know, a dangle. You can attach a ribbon. You can do anything else to dress this up. I looked at over 12 videos and watched how they made them before I decided to make it this particular way. This is the way that made the most sense. It was the most logical way. It was the most comfortable way for me to do it. If you want an idea of the inspiration for it, I used the video by True Joy Home Ampersand Studio. True Joy Home and Studio. And the name of the video was Hidden Paperclip Tutorial DIY for Bookmark and Junk Journals. And the reason why I like this one, besides the fact that it was a hidden paperclip, was the fact it said bookmark. I used to do a lot of reading and my daughter still does, and you know, this is a very nice thing to put in your paper book or your hardback book to keep your place. It doesn't keep the exact line, but at least it saves the page. I really like this paperclip a lot. As you can see, it's made of stock paper. It's made of 4 pieces of stock paper, and some of the, I keep hitting that, I'm so very sorry. And some of the supplies that you're going to need is stock paper, and you need 2-inch circles according to the video. So I'm going to follow along with that. We'll discuss that later. And you need punches, dies, or a Cricut to make your circles. You also need paper clips. You need your glue. This is the glue that I use. TSS Art, Neutral pH, PVA Craft Glue. I like that glue a lot. It doesn't have a lot of slip. It has just enough so you can adjust it and then it's stuck and then it stays. It doesn't mess around. You need double-sided tape and you need 4 circles per paperclip. What you will do first, let me put this away, is I'll go over some of these. When I first started junk journaling, oh man, back in July of 2025, that's right, I've only been junk journaling for less than a year, I saw everybody had punches. So I started looking on eBay and I would buy my punches in lots. And they were all running about, you know, $15, $17 for 3 or 4 of them, plus shipping and handling. And that price has gone up so high over the past 8 months. I can barely touch used punches at this time. But the ones I have are 2-inch Fiskars, 1 3/4 Stamp It Up, or EK Tools, I don't know which one it is. Like a medallion, a scalloped circle. And these are the ones that she suggests, True Joy Home and Studio suggests that you use. She had a bunch of circles out in front, and personally, sorry, I'm getting caught on my cord. Personally, I just like the 2-inch circles. Those are the ones I like working with the best. For this particular, when I first started, I cut a whole bunch of circles out in all different shapes, you know, and plenty of them. I picked out a lot. I punched out a lot of them in the different sizes. I even punched out some 1-inch ones, and the 2-inch ones are over here. Okay, so I've got a lot of them, and these are just old. I I keep touching this, I'm sorry. Old Michael's paper set, pad, stock paper that I've had for many years. They're about 3 or 4 years old. And I do notice that a lot of the paper repeats on it. They'll do it in a different size or a different color, but Michael's does repeat the colors, which is great because the older pages that we have work just fine with the newer pages. I've done that many a time. I've put the two of them together. So what we'll do is, the first thing we need are the inside circle. The inside circle is two white stock paper circles. Sorry, I had to think there for a minute. And as usual, try to make them as close as I can. Try to be parsimonious when it comes to the paper. This is an Astro Bright paper that I buy off of Amazon. Since I have a printer, I buy white stock paper. Oh, it's stuck. I buy white stock paper quite frequently. I just got my printer and I've just been into digitals, and I think I've already printed out, good Lord, easily 200 sheets. I've gone through, that's my 3rd or 4th pack that I've had to buy. And here's a digital that I have. It was digital that was a background for Valentine's, but I'm going to use it. Oh, make sure I don't get that bottom line in. And I'm going to make both the same. Or actually, I don't have to make them both the same because I saw a pink one that I liked. Let's see what goes with this. Let's see. This one could go with it. Where's that striped one? There was a pink one that was striped. And actually, that flowered one could go with it. I saw a really pretty pink one that was striped. Did I already use it? Where are you? Well, I guess here's one. That's not the one I was looking for. I guess I already used it, or I made it in a different size. So, okay, well, these are the ones I have to choose from, the pinks. For some reason, I'm going with that. That's my girlfriend Rosalia's favorite color is pink. And, I guess, well, I like these two. We'll go with these two. And the first thing that you do is you distress the white. Where's my thing? Lately I've been using gathered twigs as my color. And what the lady said in that video is that she just does it on the inside, so you're not looking at just plain white on the inside. And just to make sure that I'm covering all my bases, I distress both sides. Because what happened is I was putting the whites together, the white sides together, when I was, I went kind of heavy on that. And I'm going kind of light on this. I put them together, and it was very hard to fit this in one of those completed paper clips that's all glued together and looking real pretty. And here I am trying to squeeze it open and stick the little edge of the sponge in so I can at least get the edge done, you know, the edge of the paper. But I have another solution for that, and I'll discuss that later. Okay, so that's what you do. You take that, and then the next step is you get a paper clip. There's lots of different paper clip sizes. In my particular pile of paper clips, I have them ranging from, it's like right below 1 inch all the way up to 2 inch. size paper clips. So whatever, this is the most common one that I have at the moment, so I'll just use this one. And you line this up so that it's in line. Give it a 1/4 inch on top. I'm pretty good at measuring a 1/4 inch. I quilted for a long time. Oh, I cut myself short. There you go, it's a 1/4 inch. And then you take the double-sided tape, that's what this is called, the double-sided tape. And you're putting it, you're taping these down. And it's really hard to get these two pieces to meet in there. So as soon as I get one down, well, I can't do that because I got to flip this over. Let me just go ahead and get the second one on, and I'll just have to lift that up to get it. And this side is a little bit longer. And I'll get this on, and I'll get this one on. Let's see if I can get this off. Oh, there we go. When making these, personally, I like the longer clip on the front and the shorter clip on the back. So this is going to be my front. So I think I want this to be my front piece. Oh. Let me get my glue. Like that, and you line it up, and then get on the back side, and you take the tape off, put the glue down. There we go. And then this side's up. And I'm going to put this one on the back. It doesn't matter which direction it goes. At least I'm not concerned with that. The bottles, in case you're wondering, I got them in the craft area at the Dollar General. I like them because they're one of the few that I can squeeze. I have very bad arthritis. Doesn't show in my knuckles yet, thank goodness, but my hands have been preventing me from working since 2004. Okay, and you see there's the inked papers in the middle. Okay, and now you just let that dry. Sometimes I will check this to make sure that it's not glued to each other. There we go. And there it is. So just set it aside, glue it, and you can decorate it as you will. I have a couple that are already done. Here's one that I use different color, different sizes. I used a sticker. I used a smaller. I used two different ones to see how that would look. This is a scallop on the same size whole circle. Interesting, I thought. And this is, oh, I keep touching this. I'm so sorry. This is one that I used for the cherry pocket letter swap that I'm working on. And if you see, I went back with my shimmer watercolors and painted details onto the cherries. Okay, I've also, these are the ones that I actually did for the swap. These are the ones that made the grade. And let me get this down. This has got a bulb pin on it. The little, I put this with a little flat, and I stuck some jump rings to it in order to hook it up. And that's one. Is there another pink one? Here's the other pink one. I didn't put a bulb pin on this one. I just put the shimmer beads. The shimmer ones, they're from Dollar Store. This is fabric, because I really didn't have a. I had a bias tape hemming that I used, and it just wasn't thick enough. It was one of the 1/4-inch ones, so I used this fabric and I ripped it and I made the ribbon out of it. Oh, here it is. Here's the. And it's got the bulb on it, the bulb pin on it, with some glass beads and flat. And then here is the other one that's got the gingham background. Oh, I like that. And here's the black ones. These bulb pins just have a mind of their own, don't they? You see how it shimmers? And this one is the same way. And like I said, these are the ones that I made for the cherry swap. Would you be interested in getting these on your swap? I like them. Oh, sorry. That's an alarm. Stop. Sorry. Okay. Taken care of. I apologize for that. I thought I was going to be done in time. I have a, what is it called? A game called June's Journeys that I've been doing now for the past 6 or 7 years, and I'm the team leader, so I'm going to make sure I get on there and do our weekly competitions. Let's see, what's next? Oh, I was thinking about this. I really like the circles, but I was working on different shapes, and of course I can't find it. Oh, here it is. And so I was going through my punches, and I found some more. I found an oval and scallop and just a regular oval that worked together well. And so I printed out, this is some scrap paper that I was just doing swatching on to see how the inks would look. And this one I put it on sideways so that this can, where's the card? And I still did the distressing inside. And remember, I told you I have a solution in case you don't want to distress. Sorry. There we go. They're kind of tight when you first start using them. I mean, they're going through 2 pieces of thing. This is another one that I did. And I just kept it outlined with the scallop. And my interior is just colored cardstock. I like that one too. You can just put this in your book, add it to the top of a journal page. Why is this not working? You know what? I didn't do this to it. That's right. I set it. I put it off to the side to dry, and I never made sure it was open. There we go. I must have glued a little bit there. That's why I couldn't get it on. Let's see if it works now. There we go. And there. Not only can you use it to decorate a page, you can use it to attach cards to a page. You can use it in a regular birthday card to put a 20 or a 50 in it and stick it in the birthday card. That's it. This was my 3rd in a series of hidden paper clips. I hope that you like these paper clips as much as I did, and I hope that you can use them. I've got 2 more paper clips to feature in my series, unless another one comes out of the woodwork. But I hope you like them. I really adore these paper clips. I like them so much. I hope you like them as much as I do, and you see the use in them and how they can help you with your junk journaling. I want to say thank you for watching. I appreciate the fact that you're here watching me and helping me build my channel. I think this is a lot of fun doing this because it's not that I think that I have something to teach people. It's just that I like working together and doing things in a group. I appreciated it when I did it with Girl Scouts as a child. I appreciated it doing in Girl Scouts as the leader. I like to get together with my girlfriends. You know, we get together, we do our nails, we braid our hair, we do crafts. Well, this is how I look at this. This is a chance for me to get together with like-minded people and, you know, share different ideas and just have a rollicking good time. Thank you so very much. I hope you have a good night. Take care. Bye.